Welcome to Battle Arms. I'm here to show you our new buffer system. It's called the ABS, an Advanced Buffer System. It's completely designed so that you can tear it down yourself, put it back together with different buffer weights. You have an H1, H2, and an H3. That way, if you're running a full auto, you can switch them out to the weight that you're looking for. The Battle Arms Development Buffer Tuning Kit, when you receive it, will come with a completed buffer assembly, a spare weight of a different weight, a carbine buffer spring, and a carbine bumper. Okay, to take down your Battle Arms Development buffer, you're going to need several tools to do that. You will use a 1/4 inch for the screw head. A 3/16 will go into the buffer body. Before you go to turn it, add some heat of some type to the buffer body itself so that it will release the Loctite that is inside of the buffer body. And then you'll be able to turn it and take it completely down. It'll come apart for you. You'll have the buffer body, the buffer spring, the internal buffer, the buffer screw, and the buffer head. Okay, we've got our buffer apart. You want it to go to a heavier body weight. All you need to do is take your buffer screw, put it inside of the hat or head, put the buffer internal bumper in, put your spring on the outside, take your Vibratite or red Loctite, whichever one you prefer, put that into the threaded area of the body. That will keep it from coming apart. After you get that in there, you've got the rest of the together already. All you need to do is take and screw the body onto the upper head part with the screw. Tighten it in, make sure you get it good and tight. Tighten it up good and tight. And if you need to, you can put it into a covered clamp of some type so that you know you're getting it tight. And that makes the buffer system. Also, as you're putting it together and you have your Vibratite or the red Loctite that you're going to be using, when you put the Loctite into the threaded area of the body, do not use a whole lot of it. You just need a couple drops, maybe 2-3 drops around the internal threaded area. That way when you put it together and you screw this back together, it won't overflow and come out into the internal bumper area. If it does, it will lock it up. So all you need is just enough to lock that screw into the body. Okay, after you have assembled your Battle Arms ABS buffer system, put some oil on your buffer carbine spring and your buffer itself. That will make it move much easier within your buffer tube. Now to assemble it into your gun, you're going to assemble the buffer into the spring, and it's pretty firm. You'll feel it snap. This is your bumper for inside the buffer tube. Push it in there, and this is your whole system ready to go into your lower firearm. Grab your firearm, put your buffer in, bumper first, push it down in. When you go to install it, you've got to get it through the buffer detent. So push it back and then pop it in. Okay, after you've got your buffer completely assembled, you have put it into the buffer tube. When you go to close the upper onto the lower, as it comes down, you might have to push in a little bit on the buffer so that it will clear the BCG. That would be the top half. When you come down, you can see if it's going to hit. If it clears, you just push it back down in and you'll be good to go. Lock it up. Check it. Everything's good to go. You're ready to go have some fun.